Welcome to the making of Ring. There are some heavy spoilers here, so I recommend you to watch the short film first. I'll be showing you the making of this short film from pre-production to post-production, starting from pre-production. The script. Before writing the script, I had to figure out my own limitations, such as actors, locations, props, and especially time, since I'm a college student. From there, I picked one of my old ideas for a short, and it was Blood on Canvas, and I wrote the script according to the character of the main available actress. After the script, we sketched the storyboard. For video, Sony a7S with an attached Canon adapter, the 35mm Sigma 1.4 and the 11-16mm Tokina lens. For lighting, I used these two. They're called portable OxyLED. I bought them for $10 on Amazon. The link is in the description if you're interested. For the audio side of things, the main microphone was the Rode NTG1, coupled with the Rode Dead Cat and the Rode mount. I used the Tascam to connect the NTG1 to the A7S. I also used the Invisilav and the SmartLav Plus, which was given to me by Rode for joining the competition last year. For stereo recordings, I used the H4n mainly for capturing ambience and room tone, and also while making the soundtrack, which I'll be showing in the post-production section. Now, moving on to production. My main goal was to try to capture the audio for the dialogues as much as possible, so for the most part I hid the NTG1 near the actors. For shots where the actors are far from the camera, I used the SmartLavs. In terms of cinematography, I didn't want any handheld shots, so most of the time I was using a tripod or a dolly. Also, minimal lighting was used to fill in dark spaces to emphasize the flat and prime color palettes throughout the film. Having the actors use bright colored clothes, and also having them use the opposite colors with each other as well emphasized this even more. For the car scenes, I used this mount, which I ordered from B&H for $80. The link is also in the description. Lastly, I like to add subtle details of the characters in every shot. Post-production took at least 2 weeks. To save time, I split the work on visual effects with my girlfriend, who drew the storyboard and also was this girl. Because of time, I couldn't really talk about the VFX in detail, so I'll just show you a montage. Is that alright? Is that alright? Alright. The only audio taken from the production was dialogue and room tone. The others, such as footsteps, were added in post using Adobe Audition. Also used some of Train Store's sound effects such as the gunshot and the slap. Most of the instruments were virtual, and I used the Korg microstation. I wasn't fully happy with how some of the virtual instruments sounded, so I recorded real violins and pianos, mostly using H4n. With the violin, I asked a favor from a musician. I also strapped the SmartLav on the violin and combined the audio from H4n and SmartLav.
Okay.
Good. One more.
No!